Good evening, everyone. I'm your host, Kelvin from Situations the Podcast. And I kind of wanted to jump on real quick and give you guys my take on this Stefon Diggs trial. The reason why I want to give my input on this matter is because this is something that we've talked about on our podcast for the last few weeks. We talked about women like this, you know, women that's always looking for a fast way to make a buck. You know, it's really ridiculous that these women are out here that's carrying on this way to try to take a man down or try to take a man down in that position. My thing is women like this makes it bad for a really good woman because it's like, and this is just my personal opinion, you know, um, women like this is sad because when we meet women, we look at all women the same because what she did to this man was truly wrong. She lied. She tried to take this man livelihood from him. He's not working because of this situation, and it's wrong. It's truly, truly wrong. This woman needs to be locked up. That's my personal opinion. I feel that she really needs to be locked up because she tried to ruin this man. And I don't think that's fair. If I was him, I would file charges against her and defamation of character and everything else, because what happens if things didn't go his way? You know, no team picked him up right now because of this trial. And it kind of put a bad light on his name, and I don't think that's cool at all. But I do have a clip. I have a couple of clips I want to share with you guys. Okay. And I want you guys to tell me if you saw what I saw in these clips, because it's clearly that this woman was lying, talking about he strangled her, he did this, he did that. No, I don't think he did none of that. What my personal opinion is, I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. First of all, she had a sexual relationship with the man. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I think she wanted to be the main woman and try to get money to open up her own restaurant. Once she found, he probably promised her that. He probably promised her that to get what he wanted. And once he got what he wanted, he probably felt like, I'm not going to give her nothing, you know. And she went on and went through with it because of who it was. She know he had the capability of getting it done. And that's why she did it. But then when things didn't go her way, now is she tired of him being in this circus. He got a circus, so now she want out. This woman's feelings was hurt because he probably chose Cardi over her, and that hurt her feelings. He told her he wasn't giving her no money, and now she wants to sue and try to slander this man's name, which I think is absurd. Okay. But I want you guys to take a look at this clip and you guys tell me if you see the same thing I see. And then after the clip, I'll be back and we're going to discuss something else. And then I'll play the next clip for you guys.
Good morning. Just a reminder that you're still under oath.
Okay.
And Ms. Adams, again, as of the same as yesterday, if you could do your best to keep your voice up, that is appreciated.
Yes.
Thank you.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Adams, on January 1st, 2026, you sent Steph's girlfriend a text message that later appeared on TMZ's website, correct?
Yes.
And in that text message, you told Steph's girlfriend that you were so sorry, but you couldn't talk to her, right?
Yes.
And you told Steph's girlfriend in that text message, I didn't say that, especially in the way it was written.
Yes.
Right? And you were talking about the statement that you made to the Dedham police, right?
It was a voicemail, and I didn't listen. I read it, the transcript. So I didn't know her voice.
When you told Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026,
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. So
I
don't
haven't
wanna
finished my
answer it.
question. When you told Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026, in a written text message, I didn't say that, you were referring to the statements that were reported in the press that you gave to the Dedham Police Department, correct?
I don't understand your question.
Did you or did you not write those words?
I don't understand your question. Without further explaining.
You can't testify under oath to this jury what you meant by the words you wrote to Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question without further explaining.
You also asked Steph's girlfriend to, quote, please call my mediator and she will answer everything you need to know, but only in person and confidentially. Right?
Yes.
Your mediator's name is Lynette Marie, right?
Lynette Marie.
Thank you. She's also known as Lynette Marie Turner.
I don't know.
You don't know your mediator's last name?
I don't know her. She's married. I don't know her exact last name.
Your mediator works for a company called LMT Global, correct?
Yes, that's her company.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
I'm showing you a corporate document from the state of Michigan. It is an amended annual report filed by LMT Global Corporation. Can you please read the name of the president of that company?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sidebar.
Your mediator, Lynette Marie, issued a money demand to Stefon Diggs on December 29th, the day the criminal complaint in this case issued, right?
I'm not sure of the date.
Well, may I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
If she recognizes it, yeah.
Do you recognize this email from L. Marie on December 29, 2025, to Stefon Diggs and a number of other people?
No, I don't recognize it.
You've never seen this money demand before.
I seen the money demand after I was. That's it. I don't recognize the email.
Testimony under oath is that your mediator made a money demand on December 29th for money for you from Mr. Diggs.
Money
The
for
sa-
past
the
wages.
same day the criminal complaint in this case issued, and you didn't see it?
I can't answer that question.
I'm sorry?
I can't answer that question without explaining further.
Can't answer that question under oath.
Without explaining.
Your mediator demanded $19,000 on that date, didn't she?
For wages owed, yes.
Your Honor, I move to strike that.
Overruled. Answer stands.
Sorry?
Answer stands.
Thank you, Your Honor. You've made another money demand in this case, haven't you? Actually, before we get there, The
I didn't get a
19,000.
chance to answer the question.
Before we get there,
Are you withdrawing your
yes,
question,
the
counsel?
question is withdrawn. Thank you, Your Honor. After a money demand for $19,000 was provided to Stefon Diggs, on February 13th, you issued a public statement, didn't you?
Yes.
And in that public statement, you said, I have never sought money to settle this matter, right?
I haven't.
And by the middle of April, you had hired a lawyer to represent you, right?
For workers' comp.
That's a yes or no question, ma'am.
Yes, for workers' comp.
Your Honor, may the witness be instructed to please answer the questions posed.
Witness answered your question.
All right. And for workers' comp, the lawyer you hired, is she sitting in this room right now?
Yes.
And she helped you prepare for your testimony in this case, right?
She came to support me.
She came to the meeting with the Commonwealth's lawyer to help prepare you for your testimony in this case, correct?
I don't know how to answer that question.
You can't answer that question under oath, ma'am?
No,
You met with the prosecutor last Thursday, right? With your lawyer,
I
right?
was told to have a lawyer because you guys asked me to plead the fifth on some things. So I was instructed to have my lawyer come.
So your testimony under oath is that the Commonwealth's attorney instructed you to bring your private lawyer?
Or a lawyer that you guys offered a lawyer, so I brought my private lawyer.
I'm sorry, when you say you guys, do you mean me, defense counsel for Mr. Diggs?
Yes.
Is your testimony under oath that I had some role in your preparation session with the district attorney's office to prepare you for your testimony in this case?
I was told that the defense said I needed to have a lawyer, or they were going to provide a lawyer, something in that context, about pleading the fifth about messages. So I brought my lawyer, which was when I walked to the side of the judge yesterday.
Your personal lawyer is here today, correct?
My workers' comp.
She's with the law firm of Boston Law. That's a law firm here in Dorchester, Massachusetts.
Ma'am, I think that was I apologize, but you do need to keep your voice up. I don't know if you answered.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Tell the jury how much I think you described her as a workers' comp lawyer.
I got her because I was injured on the job and I needed to file a workers' comp case. Stefon Diggs did not have proper workers' and comp insurance.
May I-
The final portion of that answer will be stricken and you will disregard it. Ms. Adams, if you could just listen to the question, answer the question, and if you need it rephrased, counsel will certainly rephrase it for you. Next
Okay.
question, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. 3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Mr. Diggs, didn't he?
Mr. Diggs offered me $100,000
Ma'am?
to recant my statement.
That is a yes.
That is the
Your Honor,
only.
Maybe be heard at sidebar, please. Objection, move to strike.
The last part of the witness's answer, the last part of the witness's response will be stricken as non-responsive. You will disregard it and you will not consider it during your deliberations.
Okay. Now, after you guys reviewed that clip of her, now you tell me what you think. I think that's the face of a flat out liar. How are you under oath in a court of law and you don't remember the text messages that you sent or remember the things that you said to Stefon. You know, like I said, this woman was looking for a get rich quick scheme. It didn't work. It backfired. And I want to say salute to Stefon Diggs for standing on what he believed, taking this thing to court and fighting it, you know, to uphold his name and his credibility. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't do nothing wrong, because he did. He did something wrong. You know, if this woman was working for you, you should never intertwine a personal relationship and a work relationship, because it doesn't work. It never works. That's the only thing that I can see that he did wrong in this particular case. This woman was trying to make a come up. She was trying to come up off this man and demand money for this man. Because as you see, you know, when the attorney asked her, you know, about the $1 million that they required, she couldn't answer that. It's a lot of things. You could look at her face and tell she was lying. You know, her whole testimony and everything that she said was a flat out lie. And you can tell she was lying. But I'm going to let you guys look at this second clip, and then I'll be back.
Mind reading the text messages from page 114 to 117?
And I'm ruining life. The next text message doesn't say anything. I won't be paying you shit.
And do you mind just saying who's saying what?
Okay, I said the first. And ruining that life is what I said. Mr. Diggs said, I won't be paying you shit. I look like paying you and paying another chef. Is you high, bitch? Who the give you money for your business? Who the give you money for your business? I don't gotta do a mother thing. And you can get whoever you want. You got my address. Tell them to come take the money then. Talking about. I said, bet. I said, show me will do.
That's all.
That's it.
In your experience as a personal chef, is it common practice that when chefs get sent away, they get paid for the week that they get sent away?
Yes.
Objection.
Because that's the only job I have.
And I know on Cross it came out that you made a public statement where you said, I have never sought money to settle this case. When you said this case, was that referring to the criminal case? Or?
Yes.
Thank you. No further questions.
Very briefly, Your Honor, if I may.
Go ahead.
That series of text messages that you just read, that was in response to you saying, after you were fired by Mr. Diggs, you will be paying me out for the season and the money, I'm sorry, and this is on page 113 of Exhibit 3. You will be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasted my time being here because you got a circus going on, right?
Yes.
So when he said he wouldn't be paying you, he was referring to your demand that after you leave your employment on December 2nd, he nonetheless continued to pay you $2,000 a week for the rest of the New England Patriots football season while you were not working for him, right?
That's not how it goes.
You will be paying me out for the season, right?
I was a contracted employee.
It's a yes or no question, ma'am.
I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry.
And before you said that, if you turn just one page back to page 112, what Mr. Diggs said to you that you were responding to was, I'm going to leave you be. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. I appreciate you. Hate it even got to this. That's what you were responding to when you told him he would be paying you out for the season, right?
No, it's a full context to those messages.
Ma'am, was the message that came from Mr. Diggs that preceded your demand that you be paid out for the season, thank you for cooking for me this season. I appreciate you. I'ma leave you be.
Can you say that again?
You can look right down there on page 112. I'ma leave you be.
What was your question?
I'm not finished. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. You can read along and correct me if I get it wrong. I appreciate you. Hate it even got like this. Right?
That's what it says, yes.
Okay. And you were really hoping that Mr. Diggs would give you some money so you could open your own restaurant, weren't you?
Objection.
That was our agreement.
That was what you wanted him to give you, right?
That was an agreement.
Ma'am, is this a contract suit?
Objection.
This is an assault.
That objection is sustained. The witness doesn't have to answer.
Withdrawn, Your Honor. Thank you.
There's no question in front of the witness.
You wanted him to pay you to open your own restaurant, right?
I want him to pay me past wages.
Okay. Just one moment.
Okay. I got tired of watching that. This woman is a flat out liar. You know, like I said, she thought this was a get rich quick scheme and it backfired. And as you guys can see, that she's clearly not telling the truth. The look of disgust on her face, the lawyer was getting to her. You could tell she was getting frustrated with the attorney, the questions the attorney was asking. You know, none of this worked in her favor. So once again, I want to give a big shout out to Stefon Diggs for standing 10 toes down. I want to give a big shout out to his attorney for doing a remarkable job with this case. And I want you guys to give me your feedback. You guys tell me what you think about this. I showed you 2 clips of this. Comment and tell me what you guys feel and how you think, and tell me who was wrong in this situation. Until then, I see you when I see you. Peace.